This month's strategy of the month is prediction mat, and it requires minimal supplies. You just need the prediction mat that you can distribute either digitally or you can provide a paper copy. And the prediction mat can be customizable. And so here is one example of a prediction mat if you just had the basic story elements. And so this works best in pairs where everybody has their own prediction mat, but as they place a word in a box, they say why they think it belongs there. And so it just helps to take other people's perspective and maybe gain new ideas that they didn't previously think of. And so this is great to do, especially with a novel. You could do it at the very beginning. And then every few chapters, revisit those and see if there's any words that they want to move around. So that's why when you do it digitally, this is really easy to edit throughout the novel. You could also do this paper copy and have the students write the words in there, or you could actually have them cut it and move them around. And again, this would work well with a picture book or a shorter story. They would be able to do it before, and at the end, they would be able to see what changes they would like to make. But just like any reading strategy, this also works great in content areas. So here is an example of what it could look like in a science classroom. So before kicking off this unit, you would have students place where they believe those words should go. And throughout the unit, this would be good to revisit to see if there's any changes that they need to make. And at the end of the unit, you could even use this for a formative assessment. Here's how it could also look in a social studies classroom before we start to talk about World War II. There's so many different ways to do this. I know I've used this with simple machines. There's just a ton of different ways that you can use this in the content area other than just using it with literature. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and follow us on TikTok at Missouri Teachers for more weekly tips. But if not, we'll be back in March with another strategy of the month.